If I had to start my 401k from absolute zero today with no money invested, no plan, no experience, I would not just invest and hope. I'd follow a very specific system. One that's simple, repeatable, and designed to turn an average income into hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. And here's the truth. Most people with a 401k are doing it completely wrong. They're picking random funds, over-diversifying, paying hidden fees, and missing out on massive long-term growth. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step strategy I would use, the 3 ETFs I would build everything around, the math behind turning small contributions into big wealth, and how to avoid the mistakes that cost people decades of progress. Let's build this from scratch. Here's what most people think about a 401k. Just contribute, pick a fund, and wait until retirement. But that mindset is exactly why people retire with less than they expected. Here's what actually happens. Mistake number 1. Random fund selection. People log into their 401k, see 20 to 30 options, and pick whatever sounds safe. Target date funds, balanced funds, or active managed funds, without understanding what's inside them. Mistake number 2. Over-diversification. They think more funds equals safer. So they invest in 8 to 10 different funds, but many of those funds overlap, meaning they're basically buying the same companies multiple times. Mistake number 3. Ignoring fees. Even a 1% fee difference can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Mistake number 4. No strategy. No clear plan means emotional investing, inconsistent contributions, and missed growth. So instead of guessing, let me show you exactly how I would do it. If I was starting from scratch, my 401k strategy would be built on 3 core principles. 1. Simplicity wins. No complicated portfolios, no guessing. 2. Growth plus income balance. I want aggressive growth early, income and stability later. 3. Low-cost ETFs only. No expensive mutual funds. Just low-cost, high-performance ETFs like VOO, S&P 500, SCHD, Dividend Growth, and VGT, Technology Growth. Now let's build it step by step. Step 1. Capture the full employer match. Before anything else, you contribute at least enough to get your full employer match. If your employer says, "We match 100% of the first 5%, that means you put in 5% and they add another 5%. That's an instant 100% return on your money. Example. A $60,000 salary with a 5% contribution equals $3,000. The employer match equals $3,000. Total invested yearly equals $6,000. That's free money. Skipping this is like turning down part of your paycheck. Step 2. Choose the right core ETF. Now we build the foundation. If I had to choose one investment to start, it would be VOO, S&P 500 ETF. Why VOO? It gives you exposure to the 500 largest companies in America. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Historically, the S&P 500 averages around 8 to 10% per year. Let's say you invest $500 per month into VOO. For 30 years at 8% return, you end up with $745,000. At 10% return, you end up with $1,130,000. That's the power of consistency. If you're overwhelmed, start with 100% VOO, then expand later. Step 3. Add dividend power once your base is set. Now we introduce SCHD, Dividend ETF. Why SCHD? It focuses on high-quality companies with strong dividends and consistent cash flow. What this does, instead of just growth, you now get income plus reinvestment. Example. Let's say SCHD yields around 3.5%. If you have $100,000 invested, you earn $3,500 per year in dividends. Reinvested equals more shares. More shares equals more future income. My allocation. At this stage, 70% VU and 30% SCHD. This gives you growth, stability, and income. Step 4. Add high growth tech, VGT. Now we add acceleration. VDT, Technology ETF. Why VGT? It focuses on tech companies, high innovation, and has faster growth potential. Historically, tech has outperformed the market, but it comes with more volatility. My updated allocation. 60% VU, 25% SCHD, and 15% VGT. This gives you core stability, VU, income engine, SCHD, and growth boost, VGT. Let's put real numbers behind this. Scenario. Age. 25. Monthly contribution. $500. Annual increase. 3%. Time. 30 years. Portfolio. 60% VU, 25% SCHD, and 15% VGT. Estimated return 9%. Total contributions, $300,000. Final value, $900,000 to $1.2 million. That's the difference between random investing and strategic investing. Step 5. Automate everything. Automate contributions, never stop investing and ignore market noise. Even during recessions, crashes, or bear markets. Because those are the times you're buying stocks on sale. Step 6. Rebalance once per year. Over time your portfolio will drift. Example. Tech grows fast and VGT becomes too large. Dividends lag and SCHD shrinks. Once per year. Rebalance back to your target allocation. This keeps your strategy aligned. Common mistakes to avoid. 1. Panic selling. Market drops are not the time to quit. 2. Chasing trends. Jumping into hype investments destroys consistency. 3. Too many funds. 3 to 4 ETFs is enough. 4. Starting too late. Time matters more than amount. The power of starting early. Let's compare. Person A starts at 25 and contributes $500 per month. Final, $1 million plus. Person B starts at 35 and contributes $500 per month. Final, $500,000. That's a 10-year delay costing you half your wealth. Step-by-step action plan. If you want to follow this exactly, do this. Step 1. Contribute enough for full employer match. Step 2. Start with VU. Step 3. Add SCHD for dividends. Step 4. Add VGT for growth. Step 5. Stick to this allocation. 60% VU, 25% SCHD, and 15% VGT. Step 6. Invest every pay period. Step 7. Rebalance yearly. Step 8. Stay consistent for decades. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Building wealth isn't complicated. It's just consistency, discipline, and time. You don't need fancy strategies, stock picking, or perfect timing. You need a simple system, the right ETFs, and the discipline to stick with it. If you follow this strategy, you're not just investing. You're building freedom, options, and a future most people never reach. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video. Comment, 401k, if you're starting your investing journey. Share this with someone who needs to see it, and don't forget to subscribe to Smart Money Compounds.